Hello, all. I touched upon my last subject about being very large and how seeing these people a day dying very young is not good. It hurts me. It makes me question, thinking, what if I never did this? Never tried to change, never tried to learn, never tried to evolve. What could have been? And it's sobering, it's enlightening, to say the least. And I had a method to how I did everything. It was a very long, tedious process. Took about a year, about 2 years, year and a half to get down that weight. And it was a lot of work, a lot of pain. And it wasn't the easiest. It wasn't the best. And it hurt a lot. And I think a lot of us use humor as a coping mechanism. I know I do. I'm not very funny, really. But I try to lighten the mood, try to make people laugh. It brings me joy, to some extent. Helps alleviate the pain in my heart if I can relieve somebody else's. And what I would do was wake up, go to the mirror in my bathroom, and make really mean jokes. Make really mean comments to myself. Which, I'll admit to this day, maybe gave me some psychological damage. But I don't have hardly any metabolic diseases, so, you know, I'm doing the pinch of prevention versus a pound of cure method. And man, did I have a lot of pounds to cure. And I would do that for a while. A lot. It wasn't particularly good or healthy, it just was what it was. I choose to be healthy. This is what I chose. This is me choosing something else and making a difference. And again, the difference that made a difference was the joking, the exercise, the pop, getting out of my system. It was a whole process. I remember it all very clearly because it's kind of burned into my soul, kind of engraved on it. And I'm so happy that when I die, it won't take everybody. It won't take the whole powerlifting strongman team I was on in college to put my casket in the ground. And this is just for me. I'm not throwing shade at anybody. These are kind of the things I said, kind of things I did to lose that weight. I had to confront it. I had to look it right in its face, tell me I'm better, I'm bigger. Because the pain of being obese and being made fun of was not deeper than the strength I had to resolve it, to get past it. It's what kept me going. It's what you have to believe when you're doing these kind of things. You have to believe that your pain goes deep, but your resolve goes deeper. A lot of people don't do that. I have no idea why. It baffles my mind that people chose that lifestyle. And I feel sorry for them. I'm not mad at them. It's just what it is. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to read some jokes off my phone because Lord knows these videos could be good with some structure. And these are things I told myself, dispelling the illusions I cast on myself. And I hope they don't offend you, but if they do, well, I tell myself the same thing. If you don't want to watch this video, I completely understand. And again, if you want to critique me in the comments, it's fine too. But This would help me. It was my perspective, the cornerstone of my fixing myself. And here are the jokes. 32 reasons to stay healthy, which I'll reveal at the end why there's 32. Here we go. I'm going to cancel you on the internet for your thin privilege. Well, that thin veiled thread is the only thing thin about you. I'm going as a serial killer that stalks thin people. I thought you always went as a serial face filler all year round. I'm not fat, I'm just big boned. What? Are you trying to smuggle a T-Rex exhibit in there? Big people should have their own country. What, you going to Africa and settle on a peace land calling it Obesiopia? We are spreading awareness. The only awareness you're spreading is the need to turn the Hard Hat Grill into a franchise. There is no stopping the body positivity movement. I can go up a flight of stairs and stop your movement. Want to know the hardest work at Walmart? The rascals. I'm at least an 8. Yeah, maybe on the Richter scale. I'm beautiful. These artists that make art, I'm beautiful. There's artists that make art about me. Well, if they charge by the pixel, you're funny. Their great gang. Well, if they charge by the pixel, you're funny. Their great grandkids' inheritance. I'm not worried about swimming in the ocean. I would only be worried if Jaws wanted a cheat meal. I wish there was a place where big people could be happy. What are you going to do? Go to the Middle East and settle a continent calling it Fatistan? We are teaching people important lessons. Yeah, what an order of magnitude is when you order 10,000 breadsticks. Did you know that obesity healthcare costs between 147 and 210 billion annually? They probably got that number from adding up all the pounds. I have a glandular problem. Well, you're lucky because it affects 1 in 20 million every year. Either that or you're a statistical anomaly. Want to know the theme song of really obese people? Beep, 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 beep. I can pull any partner I want. Yeah, through sheer gravitational pull. I felt my size should be taken into account. It is when you go to a restaurant, they definitely take it into account. People don't find me repulsive. The wombat has a defense against predators where they blow up like a balloon to deter them from pursuing them. It seems you've adopted the same strategy for dating. You eat so much you'd be kicked out of a Chinese restaurant. I want you to be nicer to me. Sorry, I don't sugarcoat the truth since you would eat that too. Cereal is a health food. Yeah, for the pockets of CEOs and morticians. I can lose weight at any time. Do you have a genie on hand? You're just a thin fascist. Well, I don't know. You definitely put the bacon bigot. I'm going to be in the movie industry. Yeah, you can bring drive-in movie theaters back by laying on your side. Don't mess with me. I got that dog in me. I'm guessing it's a Great Dane Bull Mastiff mix, judging how big you are. I could compete in the Olympics. Yeah, in an eating and sleeping contest. I'm in great physical shape, and I'm just working on my billboard to show how healthy I am. Are you sponsoring the Cheesecake Factory? I'm a health influencer. What? You're so big you make Violet from Willy Wonka look like a fitness influencer. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get away from the obese people trying to turn it into a meal. I could win the gold at the Olympics. Yeah. In mental gymnastics. I could be a fat barbarian. It's historically accurate. Yeah, I bet your damage per second is nothing compared to your pizza slices per second. I don't even own a scale. Well, I guess machines do invoke the Geneva Convention. And the reason I made 32 of them is because that's the number of diseases linked to eating bad food. Okay? And again, these are things I told myself. And they're not fun, they're not easy, and I don't want you to watch it if you don't want to watch it. So yeah. Enjoy yourself.